Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
The appearance of things relative to one another as determined by their distance from the viewer. A way of regarding situations or topics, etc. The appearance of things relative to one another as determined by their distance from the viewer. A condition or position in which you find yourself. The unpleasant situation, or position, of having to choose between two evils. A job in an organization. The spatial property of a place where or way in which something is situated. The position of the hands on the clock. The particular portion of space occupied by something. A rationalized mental attitude. An opinion that is held in opposition to another in an argument or dispute. A way of regarding situations or topics, etc. The arrangement of the body and its limbs. The relative position or standing of things or especially persons in a society. Atheists do not enjoy a favorable position in American life. A point occupied by troops for tactical reasons. Put into a certain place or abstract location. The act of putting something in a certain place. An item on a list or in a sequence. Moved from third to fifth position. The post or function properly or customarily occupied or served by another. Cause to be in an appropriate place, state, or relation. In team sports, the role assigned to an individual player. What position does he play? The act of positing, an assumption taken as a postulate or axiom. The appropriate or customary location. The cars were in position. The act of looking or seeing or observing. He tried to get a better view of it. See or watch. View a show on television. Graphic art consisting of the graphic or photographic representation of a visual percept. Figure 2 shows photographic and schematic views of the equipment. Look at carefully, study mentally. View a problem. A way of regarding situations or topics, etc. Consider what follows from the positivist view. The range of the eye. They were soon out of view. A personal belief or judgment that is not founded on proof or certainty. The visual percept of a region. The most desirable feature of the park are the beautiful views. A message expressing a belief about something. The expression of a belief that is held with confidence but not substantiated by positive knowledge or proof. Deemed to be. She views this quite differently from me. The range of interest or activity that can be anticipated. Outward appearance. They look the same in outward view. Purpose. The phrase, with a view to, means, with the intention of, or, for the purpose of. He took the computer with a view to pawning it. Outward or visible aspect of a person or thing. Pretending that something is the case in order to make a good impression. They try to keep up appearances. Formal attendance, in court or at a hearing, of a party in an action. Outward or visible aspect of a person or thing. A mental representation. I tried to describe his appearance to the police. The act of appearing in public view. The rookie made a brief appearance in the first period. The event of coming into sight. A predisposition in favor of something. Showed a Marxist orientation. A course introducing a new situation or environment. An integrated set of attitudes and beliefs. A person's awareness of self with regard to position and time and place and personal relationships. Position or alignment relative to points of the compass or other specific directions. The act of orienting. The leading units moving at the head of an army. Any creative group active in the innovation and application of new concepts and techniques in a given field, especially in the arts. The position of greatest importance or advancement. The leading position in any movement or field. An artistic movement in Italy around 1910 that tried to express the energy and values of the machine age. The position that the meaning of life should be sought in the future. The part in the front or nearest the viewer. He was in the forefront. The position of greatest importance or advancement. The leading position in any movement or field. The Cotswolds were once at the forefront of woolen manufacturing in England. The ability to see. The visual faculty. The act of looking or seeing or observing. The range of vision. Out of sight of land. Often followed by of, a large number or amount or extent. Catch sight of. To perceive with the eyes. He caught sight of the king's men coming over the ridge. An instance of visual perception. The sight of his wife brought him back to reality. Anything that is seen. He was a familiar sight on the television. A range of mental vision. In his sight she could do no wrong. Take aim by looking through the sights of a gun, or other device. Range or extend over. Occupy a certain area. The plants straddle the entire state. The act of sitting or standing astride. A gymnastic exercise performed with a leg on either side of the parallel bars. A noncommittal or equivocal position. Sit or stand astride of. The option to buy or sell a given stock, or stock index or commodity future, at a given price before a given date, consists of an equal number of put and call options. Be noncommittal. A comprehensive view of the world and human life. A comprehensive view of the world and human life. The quality of being luminous, emitting or reflecting light. Having abundant light or illumination. They played as long as it was light. Merriment expressed by a brightness or gleam or animation of countenance. Weak and likely to lose consciousness. Felt light in the head. Marked by temperance and indulgence. A light eater. Having relatively few calories. Light, or light, beer. A condition of spiritual awareness, divine illumination. Follow God's light. Fall to somebody by assignment or lot. Physics, electromagnetic radiation that can produce a visual sensation. The light was filtered through a soft glass window. Used of vowels or syllables, pronounced with little or no stress. A syllable that ends in a short vowel is a light syllable. Cause to start burning, subject to fire or great heat. With few burdens. Experienced travelers travel light. Start or maintain a fire in. A divine presence believed by Quakers to enlighten and guide the soul. Moving easily and quickly, nimble. The dancer was light and graceful. Make lighter or brighter. This lamp lightens the room a bit. The visual effect of illumination on objects or scenes is created in pictures. He could paint the lightest light and the darkest dark. A device for lighting or igniting fuel or charges or fires. Do you have a light? To come to rest, settle. Misfortune lighted upon him. Of sleep, easily disturbed. In a light doze. Casual and unrestrained in sexual behavior. He was told to avoid loose, or light, women. Of sound or color, free from anything that dulls or dims. A light lilting voice like a silver bell. A light from a horse. Silly or trivial. Light banter. Any device serving as a source of illumination. He stopped the car and turned off the lights. Less than the correct or legal or full amount, often deliberately so. A light pound. Used of color, having a relatively small amount of coloring agent. Light blue. Begin to smoke. An illuminated area. He stepped into the light. A particular perspective or aspect of a situation. Although he saw it in a different light, he still did not understand. A person regarded very fondly. The light of my life. A visual warning signal. They saw the light of the beacon. Characterized by or emitting light. A room that is light when the shutters are open. Demanding little effort, not burdensome. Light housework. Designed for ease of movement or to carry little weight. Light aircraft. Easily assimilated in the alimentary canal, not rich or heavily seasoned. A light diet. Having little importance. Losing his job was no light matter. Intended primarily as entertainment, not serious or profound. Light verse. Mental understanding as an enlightening experience. He finally saw the light. Of comparatively little physical weight or density. A light load. Of little intensity or power or force. The light touch of her fingers. Of the military or industry, using, or being, relatively small or light arms or equipment. Light infantry. Physics, chemistry, not having atomic weight greater than average. Light water as ordinary water. Psychologically light, especially free from sadness or troubles. A light heart. Public awareness. It brought the scandal to light. Used of soil, loose and large-grained in consistency. Light soil. Very thin and insubstantial. Light summer dresses. Not great in degree or quantity or number. A light sentence. A situation or topic as if viewed from an altitude or distance. The class of all items that can be substituted into the same position, or slot, in a grammatical sentence, are in paradigmatic relation with one another. A standard or typical example. Systematic arrangement of all the inflected forms of a word. The generally accepted perspective of a particular discipline at a given time. He framed the problem within the psychoanalytic paradigm. A situation or topic as if viewed from an altitude or distance. The sharp cutting side of the blade of a knife. The position of greatest importance or advancement. The leading position in any movement or field. The plane that is in the foreground of a drawing or painting, coextensive with but different from the objective surface of the work. The great circle on the celestial sphere whose plane passes through the sensible horizon and the center of the earth. The line at which the sky and earth appear to meet. The range of interest or activity that can be anticipated. It is beyond the horizon of present knowledge. A specific layer or stratum of soil or subsoil in a vertical cross-section of land. The line at which the sky and earth appear to meet. The line at which the sky and earth appear to meet. The line at which the sky and earth appear to meet. The outline of objects seen against the sky. The appearance of a point on the horizon at which parallel lines converge. The point beyond which something disappears or ceases to exist. The line at which the sky and earth appear to meet.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.